I think it's a 4 years or 4.5 years since we moved here. We came here in Bangalore. It was new city for us. We just moved from Delhi to Bangalore, and within 3 months of moving to Bangalore, we decided to go for a own house rather than staying in a rental house. So we reached Brigade, and then we booked and completed all our formalities with the purchasing agreements and all those things. Then the next step was to start with identify an interior, proper interior that we can trust, because it is a new city for us. Language is new, people are new, place is new, so we don't know much about Bangalore. So we wanted to have someone who we can trust for our interior work, because this is something we invest once, but this is going to be in the house for the entire time. So therefore, we wanted to have a trusted partner whom we can engage as an interior. So we tried to inquire nearby and asked a few people, and finally, and we also got some quotations. And then I asked the one of the Brigade contacts which I had. So he suggested Karthik, and then okay, so let me try with Karthik. I called him. He came, and then we discussed our what is the budget, what should be our plan. So we thought a moderate one, but reasonable, nice. This is something that we wanted to. Okay, so let's have quotations, and then we had that discussion started and moving on. Then I realized, so this is a guy is little different from others, because he live space and all we went saw the designs. But as we progressed our discussions, so we realized this is a guy who is more genuine, maybe practical. Let us progress with the further steps and start the designing aspects. And the good thing was that once we agreed the design, cost and everything, we decided okay, so we give the order, and then he came up with a 3D design. It was really impressive. Before we wanted to actually go into the design with the sizes and measurements and all those things, so that 3D design was also very impressive for us, and that's how we had that relationship. And along with Karthik, Amitesh, and one of the other engineers, they also suggested few things which was very helpful for us. That way it progressed. Then the production started. So finally this we wanted to move to our new house around September time frame, and he committed around August end. That means we had 2 weeks to move and adjust the things and all, furniture and all. He was very kind to commit that delivery commitment by completing and handing over by end of August or early September, which was as per the timeline. That was another thing.
Everything went well. What we expected, we got it. And many people came to see also from Brigade itself to see the interior and all.
While all this planning was happening, I was not in Bangalore. I had some vision of how our new house should look, because in Delhi it was much more traditional house. Yes, it was an apartment, but traditional. Here, what I feel is it's not just only our inputs that he put, Karthik, Amitesh, and all put into the design. It's more like they understood what we wanted, and they themselves suggested certain changes, which I think was really helpful, because we have seen houses, but we were not sure what would fit our house or what things might go well with certain furniture, certain things, right? So he was one. Another thing was he came to our existing house in Bangalore. He understood the furniture, he understood the color, and then again, that's why I think the color concept, it took them very less amount of time. So all this I was seeing in WhatsApp as a PDF or a 3D print, but I was actually able to envision that properly. The little thing that I could incorporate, I had my inputs, which Papa also gave him, and they incorporated it. But what kept him different or kept their company or we trusted them was when we went to other you say companies or brands, right? So they only had a set structure of designs, or they only had a very limited number of options. You have this, you choose from this. But here it was, sir, it can be done, sir, it can be done. But this is the benefit of this at this particular place. That is the input that we required, and that really helped us. If I have to say, I don't know about any other brands, so but their after sales service is very good. But once they commit, they actually deliver it. Right?
Yeah, that's something that I wanted to also add. And even today also, if I have a minor thing, for example, a lock is not properly fitting, something like that. So they definitely send someone. It may take 1 or 2 days because it's far away, but still they attend to that. So even the warranty, the warranty of the workmanship that they committed in the at the time, they actually delivered even after 4 years. So this is another thing. And so it's a very trusted partner, I would say. So anyone can trust Karthik and his company, and specifically Amitesh is very very helpful, and he is very specific and he knows the things very well. So how to execute, what's the advantage of doing this or making this change. So he makes the suggestions also. It's really good to have someone like Karthik if you engage him. So that is our personal experience as a family, and even when my daughter was not there, she liked the design in her room and the color pattern, everything she likes. And even they helped us with the curtain vendor and in the bedroom specifically, and they also suggested some patterns. It's really worked very well. Thanks for that. Yeah. During the costing discussion,
I think we actually went to a house they were building.
correct.
And that's
Yeah,
when
sure.
we realized
Yeah, right. It's different.
it's
Different.
different.
It's
It's different from that brand.
Yeah. So initially you may feel the cost is a little upside, okay, but when they do the work, actually the workmanship, the material quality, everything, actually it gives a value for money. So and then once you have that, so really it is value for money.
They not only look only for the people, but they also look for other family members also. So that's something that they are very specific about. So it's not about only the people, it's all the family. So to be very specific, they saw our pet here in the house, and
Yeah.
they gifted us as a token of
This is the one. Yeah.
as a token of love,
Yeah.
to gifted us a bed for her. So yeah, so that's the thing that makes a customer stick to a particular vendor or a brand.
We used to keep on making the running payments, but they did have a reasonable amount balance at the time when they closed the work. For that, they never came back to me, and I had to ask them, don't you need money to complete the balance money? Okay, they are doing business, but they are not very specific about money. I think they wanted to have the customer feeling better, and the customer experience is more important for them as part of their professional business.
So
Good
we-
company to
Be trusted.
We are not accustomed to the Vritti Interiors. We are accustomed to
Karthik.
Karthik. Yeah.
So that's why it is coming as Karthik and Amitesh. But if,
It is
if-
Vritti
yeah,
Interiors.
if anyone is wanting to look into interiors,
Sure.
I think with the interiors you should have an experience, or you should at least try and go see their workmanship, their craftsmanship, and then you compare it with the others, and then I think you can make your decisions. So you should give it a try, and I think with the interiors would not disappoint you. It's been
It's
a
good
long
experience.
journey.
Yeah.
So they keep on learning. It's not that you did something, it worked or it did not work, but you keep on doing it, but you execute, you enhance, you improve. So that's one thing that keep them separate or make them different from all the other vendors in the market. So yeah, thank you Karthik, Amitesh and the team for actually delivering us this beautiful house. And even today, people are having that wow factor when they come into the house for the first time. So yeah, thank you so much.